the VIG Lounge, where we pick up where we left off after a brief hiatus from NHL 25, where the Pittsburgh Penguins travel to Buffalo to take on the Sabres. Will the Penguins be able to soar, as they have been all year, or will they be gored by the horns of the Sabres? There's only one way to find out, and that, of course, is by jumping right in. But before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With that out of the way, let's jump right in. Crosby and Thompson, or maybe Peterka, sorry. But the opening draw goes to Buffalo regardless, and Thomas Chabot brings the puck up to Brian Rust. He's being hounded by Thompson. Save made by Luukkonen. Not the best shot Rust could have got, but he was being harassed the whole way to the net, so can't really blame him for that. Crosby wins the offensive zone draw. Back to Chabot, but gets knocked off the puck. Raquel collects. Flings one off the board that goes off of Luukkonen and wide. Back out to Letang. One-time drive for Chabot, and it went wide as well. Thompson to the Sabres captain, Rasmus Dahlin. Chabot up now to Rust. Rust got the puck knocked away. And on a breakaway, scores! And Rust, we trust! And the Penguins lead it 1-0! Brian Rust with 30 goals on the year. And just overpowered Luukkonen. The puck got poked away by the Sabres defense. Rust was able to pounce on it, skate in, and put it past Luukkonen, who nearly had it, but it was able to just squeak through. Evgeny Malkin wins the draw. And Tomasino's shot. As you can say, shoot everything at Luukkonen if that's going to be the type of night he's going to have. Alex Tuch, former Golden Knights. To Peterka. Yeah, that is indeed Peterka 77. Okay, I got to remember that. Owen Power to Dylan Cousins. Michael Bunting trying to get the puck away up to a teammate, but it's picked off by Tuch, who I feel should have been the Sabres captain, especially because he grew up as a lifelong Sabres fan. Not saying Dahlin is a bad captain for Buffalo by any means. I just would have went with that, for the fan base. Shot by Malkin. Bunting. Now to Malkin once again. Malkin around. Save made by Luukkonen. And as you can see, with 12:51 to go, the Penguins are heavily outshooting Buffalo 8-1 and do have that 1-0 lead. Blake Lizotte wins the draw. Back to Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk dances his way in. Pad stop by Luukkonen. Out now to Lizotte at the point. Now to JBD. And a save made by Luukkonen. "12 minutes to go now. And the Penguins looking to add to their 1-0 lead. Draw one this time by Buffalo in the defensive zone. Taken away by Pittsburgh. Beauvillier gets a shot away, but it got blocked by Dahlin. Dahlin trying to get his way into the zone. Shot and a save made by Nedeljkovic, who will hang on. And now the Penguins look to win a defensive zone draw with Crosby at the dot against Peterka. And the draw does indeed go to Sid. Up now to Raquel. He gains the red line and dumps it in. And collected now by the goal scorer, Rust, who gets a shot away. Save by save on Crosby, rather, by Luukkonen. As the Penguins are looking to extend this lead beyond one. Draw one again by Crosby. From Shabbat to Letang. Letang with a drive. Save made by Luukkonen. Puck goes wide by a shot from Raquel. Quinn to Bryson. Picked off now by Rust. Rust brings it in the other way. Gets another shot up. Raquel scores on the rebound. Tricky Ricky makes it 2-0 with a beautiful chance in front. Took advantage of that rebound, put it past a prone Luukkonen, and it is now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Sam Lafferty, former Penguin, tries to dump it in. Rust dumps it in. No icing because it goes off the pad of Luukkonen. They're trying to get it out. But Shabbat comes away with it. Wrap around in front. Oh, what a save by Luukkonen. I got to give him credit. That was incredible. Letang hangs on to that puck. Trying to get it out, but the Sabres, or not trying to get it out rather, but trying to keep it in, I should say. But the Sabres do get it out. Tomasino feeds it to Crosby as this mishmash of lines continues. Crosby sets up the backhand. Maybe it took a little too much time. It was blocked in front by a Sabre. Bunting with a chance at the side. And I don't know if Luukkonen got a piece of that or if the Sabres D were able to block that as well. Beck Malenstein, former Capital. Dante Fabro gets it back now for Pittsburgh. Tomasino, his Nashville teammate. Backhand to the net. Save and picked up now by Jordan Greenway. To Dylan Cousins. And Johnson with a chance. Oh, what a weird, fluky goal that was. I think it bounced off of the Penguin and went in. And Yoki Hari was the last to touch it. So the Sabres get a little bit of puck luck and have made this a one-goal game. That was just a misplay. How is that okay? Goalie got completely toppled over, and the pass just went in. Man, that is just a ridiculous fluke of a goal. The Penguins had all the momentum, and one play gets the Sabres back into it. Drew O'Connor trying to change that, but that pass won't work. Speaking of Penguins, here's a former Penguin in Jason Zucker. Breaking his way through. Nice block there by Grzelcyk. Jacob Bernard Docker finds Blake Lizotte. And Lizotte is going to spin, find a shot, he scores! Blake Lizotte on the spot! And the Penguins lead again by 2. It's 3-1. Excuse me, I know my voice is still kind of scratchy. This lingering voice strain is still a thing for me, so apologies for that. I'm trying to work through it as best I can. Fourth line draw win by Nola Chari. And Letang just decides to gain the red line and dump it in. Shot by Poulin and a save made by Luukkonen to end the period. Let's take a look at the stats after one period of play. The Penguins lead it 3-1, outshooting the Sabres 16-4, out-hitting the Sabres 14-12, and the face-off, slight edge to the Penguins actually, 6-5. No penalties or power plays. Let's see what happens here in period number 2. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. See if the Penguins can keep the momentum going as they lead this game 3-1. Courtesy of a 3-goal first period. We're underway, and the draws are now even, thanks to Peterka winning the opening draw against Crosby. Crosby lost it, but Raquel got it back. Raquel flings it, saved by Luukkonen. We're going to do this draw over again, this time in the defensive zone. And we get a different result. Out to Letang, big shot, save made. The rebound was available for Raquel, and that was another save off of Luukkonen. And the rebound pops out. And the puck's now brought back in by Crosby. Crosby flings it on net. Luukkonen brawls out to pounce on the rebound. And Jack Quinn goes the other way for Buffalo until he doesn't. Oh, no, he still is. Thompson. Nice point blank save by Nedeljkovic, who will hang on. With 16:51 remaining here in the second period. Evgeny Malkin looking to win this draw. Does not do so. Owen with some power on that shot. See what I did there? But it gets deflected out of play. And we will do the defensive zone draw for Pittsburgh all over again. Malkin trying to win the draw back. Couldn't do it. Puck gets deflected now. Picked up by Pettersson. Malkin gets it up to Fabro, who then gets it to Phil Tomasino. What a chance, but a great save by Luukkonen. If that play was a song, it would be something from nothing. Get a little Headstones reference for you, if you don't know. Malkin. And shoots! Save made by Luukkonen. Puck still available, but Luukkonen will hang on. 22-7 are the shots in favor of Pittsburgh with 14:10 remaining in the middle period. Okay, I got to give the fans that chant is actually fantastic. Let's go Buffalo here at KeyBank Center. Oh, no, there's the fickle fans once again. The Penguins are leading, so now you've got dueling chants. Shot by Zucker, big save. We're still here, let's go Pens. Lazak dumps it in. Picked up now by O'Connor. Jason Zucker skates in now for Buffalo. Pass picked off by Drew O'Connor. Thank you, Xbox. I will collect those later. Blake Lazak trying to spin off the wall, but he wasn't able to hang on to the puck. Matt Grzelcyk trying to get the puck back off of Obey Kubel. One who dented the Stanley Cup when he won it with Colorado, if I'm not mistaken. Big Lazak, what a goal! Blake Lazak on the spot again for his second goal of the game off the beautiful feed from Drew O'Connor. Just stopped for that extra second, down to one knee, bang, back of the net, 4-1 Pittsburgh. Noel Acciari won the draw, tried to pass it up, but was unable to do so. Sam Poulin brings it in. Shoots off the post. Save made by Luukkonen. 8:18 to go here in the second, and the Penguins have extended their lead to 3. Sam Poulin got absolutely ran over. And now we're seeing Luukkonen and Nedeljkovic highlighting the goaltender matchup. One's doing a lot better than the other. I don't have to say which one. I'm sure you guys are well aware. Shot save made off of the great chance by Fabro, who danced his way through. Jack Quinn tries to bring the puck in. Doesn't do so, but Thompson is able to get a shot away. And Crosby now brings the puck the other way for Pittsburgh. Trying to get the shot off. Raquel at the side of the net. Dahlin to Thompson. That was a bit of a risky play by Nedeljkovic, considering how Buffalo's only goal went in thus far. Rush for the drive, rebound for Raquel! Denied by Luukkonen. And another Let's Go Pens chant. Because you got to know, as Sabres fans, my heart goes out to you guys. When you know it's bad, when you want to cheer for the other team because of how hard it's been for you guys. And it sucks too, because Buffalo's a passionate fan base. It's just that nobody wants to play there, and management is kind of a mess. So, I don't know, I feel for you, Sabres fans. Shot by Bunting! Luukkonen with a great save once again. Evgeny Malkin wins it to Thomas Chabot. And Cousins got a stick in there to break up that pass. Tuck with a feed to Peterka, and Nedeljkovic shuts it down and falls on top of the puck to keep it out. Feeling fine with saves like that from number 39. There it is. Yeah, I got it in. Found a way to do it. Crosby off the rebound that was generated by the Raquel chance. Raquel with another shot. That one got blocked. And Dylan Cousins gets knocked off the puck. Swear, Dylan Cousins, like, nothing against him as a person, but Pierre McGuire absolutely ruined it for me with that whole workhorse from Whitehorse comment. He ran that into the ground. Chris Letang. Bang, bang. It's 5-1. And life is great with 58. What a goal. Chris Letang. Draw one by Lazat as we get down to the end of the second. And the Sabres are looking for answers here. As Lazat gets it around the side of the net, and it's blocked before it even had a chance to get there. Let's take a look at the stats after 40 minutes of play. Penguins extend their lead 5-1. And are out shooting the Sabres 31-13. Hits 27-19, also in favor of Pittsburgh. Face-off still in favor of the Penguins, 12-9. No penalties or power plays. And it is 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's bring this one home. Crosby and Peterka to meet at center. All three opening draws actually went to Buffalo. And Letang knocks the puck away, looking for his second goal of the game. And he nearly got it, Rust in front. Oh, this may not count. Let's take a look. I don't know if they want to call that goalie interference or what. I would feel that that would be a good goal, but let's find out. Okay. Apparently it's not going to count. I'm not really sure why, but I don't know what goalie interference is because the NHL has never done a good job explaining it. At least EA Sports is consistent with that as well. Penguins still lead it 5-1. And hopefully will not allow that disallowed goal to creep in and give Buffalo a chance to get back into this game. Shot by Raquel, and Rust tried to get to the rebound to get that goal, but he wasn't able to do so. Pass that went between the defense, picked up now by Benson. And they're battling for it along the wall. Puck squirts out nearly to the red line. Picked off by the Sabres. Brought in again by Benson. And Crosby finds a streaking Raquel, who gets a good shot away. That goes off the pad of Luukkonen. And is now picked up by J.J. Peterka. Tomasino got it to Raquel. Save made as Raquel has been buzzing around the net. He has been rewarded with 1 goal tonight, but he could easily have more if not for the Buffalo goaltending, who in spite of giving up 5 goals has actually made some great saves off courtesy of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Shot by Tomasino down low, and that save can be marked up as a good one as well for Mr. Luukkonen. Shot at the side of the net by Malkin. That was stopped. Who thought he lost his Stanley Cup rings due to a burglary, and it turns out that the actual rings were in his house the whole time. So I'm not quite sure what exactly happened there. And it looks like that was Zach Aston Reese in a Buffalo sweater. So it's good he landed a home in this regular season playthrough. Always a player I liked. It was a shame to see him leave Pittsburgh and not carry on with the Golden Knights, because I got to see him with both my teams. But it was very brief with Zach Aston Reese in Vegas. But still, I do miss him as a Penguin. Shot by Shabbat. Easy for me to say. Turned away by Luukkonen. Johnson brings it the other way. Letang dances around everybody. Shot by Thomas Chabot. Stopped again by Luukkonen. 9:26 remaining here in the third. The Penguins continue to pour it on and have a 4-goal lead to show for it as Drew O'Connor gets knocked to the ice. Tomasino got it to Bernard Docker, who just dances his way in. All that for that shot to get blocked. Noel Acciari trying to hit the puck free. Grzelcyk did that job. And it's picked up now by Cody Glass. Up to Acciari, back to Glass. Fed up then to the youngster Sam Perel with a shot, and Luukkonen covers up. 7:33 remaining. There's the Sabres' upcoming games. Why they insist on showing me that, I will never know. Of course, I will have the back-to-back as the Penguins take on the Capitals tomorrow. We're now 7 minutes even in the third. And I will be doing the Golden Knights game as well shortly after this. And I find it funny how the only 2 games in the NHL tonight feature both my teams, and for whatever reason, I get Vegas is out east. I get that, but they're both starting at 7 o'clock. If they're the only 2 games on the docket, why not start one at 8? I'd even settle for 7:30 just to give a bit of gap between both of them, but whatever. I'm not Gary Bettman and the NHL schedule makers, therefore I use common sense, whereas they don't. So, whatever. Oh, what a giveaway by Luukkonen, and Russ nearly made him pay for it. But fortunately for UPL, he came up big. UPS delivery right there. To borrow a phrase from the great hockey commentator that is Hockey Psychology, when he's not calling the Golden Knights the Vegas Injured Reserves, because that does get old real quick, especially this year where it's not even relevant. Shot, or at least not yet. Shot by Crosby on the rebound. It's the beauty backhand by the Wizard of Cross. And the Penguins extend their lead even further with Crosby's 41st of this campaign. Just took full advantage of that rebound, popping off the chest of Luukkonen. Put it by him. And the Sabres fans, at least the ones that are pulling for Buffalo, are not happy campers right now. Brian Rust, shot, rebounds available. Alex Tuck. Oh, big knockdown. Save made by Nedeljkovic. And that pass wasn't too bad. Now we're hearing a Let's Go Buffalo chant. Too little, too late. Icing as the Sabres defense get back with 3:11 remaining here in the game, as the Penguins look to be well on their way to yet another victory, as the Sabres mascot's trying to get the crowd into it. Where were you in the first there, bud? Brian Rust jostled a bit. Raquel trying to get the shot off on the rebound. He gets the puck and loses it. Pettersson has it. Lost it, but it comes back out to Rust. Rust flings it to the net. The rebound's available for Pettersson, but he couldn't get it to go. Pettersson tries again, this time from a more natural position for a defenseman. Pettersson skates all the way in, and that's blocked by Luukkonen. Pettersson with another drive. Save made, score! He just knew that was coming. The Dragon roars as Pettersson scores! He would not be denied on that one. 4 or 5 chances, and one of them finally gets past UPL. And the Sabres fans do not like this one bit. But like I've always said, that level of booing on the road, you're doing your job. Music to the ears, baby. Chris Letang with a hit along the wall to free the puck up. Malkin tries to skate in, but it's offside. 44.1 remaining in this game, as Owen does not have the power to sustain that hit as he gets crunched into the wall. 44.1 remaining here in the third. Malkin wins the draw to still stay competitive with the face-off. Gives the puck away, though. It's almost like this guy using the controller can't make the best passes. And there's an actual goal, and it is Henri Jokiharju. But this time, he actually was the one that shot the puck. (7-2) Pittsburgh. Nice way to pad the stats for Jokiharju, but too little, too late. Malkin wins the draw. Back to Letang. Dumped in. And iced as it is touched by Owen Power. Obey-Kubel! That sounds hilarious. I can't help it, it just does. Malkin feeds it across the bunting. Oh, what a save. I thought that was destined for the back of the net. That was a great save. Jason Zucker trying to show some life against his former team. I got to give him credit, though. He does seem to score against Pittsburgh quite a bit. Stick a fork in this one. It is done. The Pittsburgh Penguins come to KeyBank Center and hand the Sabres a 7-2 defeat. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats here. Shots on goal, 51-18 in favor of the Penguins. Hits, 45-33, also in Pittsburgh's favor. And the face-offs, again, won by Pittsburgh, 20-15. No penalties or power plays throughout the entire game. But what matters most is the Penguins put up a touchdown and converted the extra point to come away with this huge 7-2 win in Buffalo. Thank you all for tuning in to part 1 of this episode of the VIG Lounge. I shall be back a little later with part 2 as the Vegas Golden Knights begin their Eastern road trip. And I hope you guys will join me for that. But until then, this is the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987, and I bid you adieu.